So my name is Stuart Burrows and I am a volunteer for Chichester Pride. This is the first year that we'll be doing Chichester Pride. It's quite a historic event for the city. Our focus is on an annual Pride event, a celebration of the LGBTQ+ community in Chichester and throughout West Sussex and beyond. And we're holding our first event on May the 28th this year at Chichester College. And the idea is to have a family-friendly event that all are welcome to attend, and look at the opportunity for people to feel supported in their sexuality, forge friendships and have a great day. And know that they're supported by both the District Council, the City Council and the straight allies within the county. So as an organisation, our focus is on the main Pride annual event, but we also do an outreach programme to local schools that we're developing at the moment, talking to pupils about, or giving pupils the opportunity to talk about in a safe place questions about their sexuality, and to encourage an open conversation and an honest conversation. And we also run an LGBTQ+ weekly drop-in, again for anybody of any age, any identification, to come along, have a good time. We might go bowling, we might play bingo. It's just an opportunity for the community to get together. The first benefit of going to VAAC was it focused our minds on some basic documentation that we needed to get together. To apply for membership for VAAC was very easy, but they do ask that we have things like a health and safety policy, data protection policy, stuff like that. And that really focused me, because I had the responsibility for joining the organisation, to get that documentation together and make sure we had those basic documents. So Chichester Pride started with no funds at all, and we knew that we would have to approach local businesses for sponsorship, but primarily our focus was on grant applications. And VAAC were hugely helpful in this respect. So we applied for 4 grants and we were successful on 3 of them. My contact at VAAC would look at a grant application that I'd written, give me feedback. I could go away and rewrite it. I could get feedback again. Hugely helpful. And they also run some really helpful online forums, if you like, or advice workshops. So one that particularly sprang to mind for me was I attended a workshop talking about how to write an application. I'm a fairly confident writer, but nevertheless, it really helped me think about distilling the required information and making it interesting and relevant for the people that we were applying to read. Once we got the grant and we got some money in, my focus turned to volunteers. So again, I reached straight out to VAAC and said, okay, what do I have to do? And they gave me a huge amount of advice on how to deal with volunteers in a really logical and clear way. So there are some legal definitions about volunteering that I thought was really useful. For example, not treating a volunteer as an employee, or try to avoid using that type of jargon. So this is some basic stuff that I really needed to know, but they also gave me 10 fact sheets that I could work my way through. So yes, lots of different ways that VAAC were able to help us as an organisation, and it's really made a huge difference to what we've been able to do over the last year. And going forward, I'm sure they're going to be really helpful again.